phone. One dream away is the pod. What's the deal, party people? In the place to be. The greatest podcast in the whole wide world. Not just in the world. In the world, Craig. In the universe. Nice time. Yo, so look, right? We're gonna talk about some shit. Now, what should I start off with first? Should I start off with Shyheim? Or first of all, good morning, everybody. Sub to the channel if this is your first time tapping in. Like if you go watch it back, you know what I'm saying? Because right now ain't nobody up in here. So definitely hit the sub button. And yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get straight into it. Yo, this rice is mad good. I love this rice. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. Damn, gotta do these dishes. I don't even feel like doing them, to be honest. I know every time I get on here, right? Like every time I get on here, I'll be like, yo, that's because whoa, these motherfucking. Let me get my damn squirt bottle because these dishes pile up fast. All right, so I'll start. Damn, should I start with the move? Stupid ass. Damn. Cat is annoying, bro. So I'm trying to see. Get your ass, get your ass. Because he came running past here again. This guy is obnoxious. And always want to fuck with me while I'm on. He's like, yep, Master's on live. Let me fuck with him. It's time to get on his nerves. Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna start. I shouldn't even start with the Shyheim story, but I am. Because I should start with the work story because it's fresh on my mind and I don't want to leave out. Like, I like to tell a story as verbatim as possible and not leave out no details. But it's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna go with the Shyheim story first. So, whoa, what the hell is wrong with the water? It scared me. Yo, look at this joint. It's pressure, but it ain't no water. What the hell, man? That is bull. Ah, that shit is annoying. Who the fuck is texting me? Damn, it's probably my mom's. All she do is text. Damn. She gonna say my bad as you say. Alright, so damn. Well, let me see. I think my oh wait, no, this is clean actually. Let me see. Yeah, this is clean. I washed this one out yesterday. It's clean. Alright, so look. I'm gonna get into it. Into it, Credit Karma. Nice stuff. So yeah, so oh here, let me just show you the picture. So it's on my other phone. So this was the picture. Me and Shyheim. I thought that was dope. So shouts to Shyheim, the rugged child. You know what I mean? And you know, like sometimes when you meet somebody, like when you meet somebody famous, you be like, I was like, I don't know, like I just was like all starstruck. You see me all smiling. I'm looking like a big ass fan and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we probably about the same age. I might be a little older, but I'm over here looking like a big ass fan. I don't know. It was just I was just surprised to see him in there. Like you know what I mean? Cause I even asked him like I know he from Staten Island. Like I was like, where you from? But I didn't mean where you from. I just didn't. Oh, see now this water's working. I didn't mean like where you from. I meant like I know like I just meant oh I just meant like what you doing around here. Like I just didn't expect. That's like it's really nobody that comes to South Jersey. Like maybe I would think maybe AC, but AC don't even really be popping like that. But actually no, it be shows out there. It be shows out there. Like people be having shows. More. Uh But so let me see. So yeah, I seen him in the Cherry Hill Mall. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. Like I think his girl was in there. He was in there with his girl, and they looked like they was like his girl was like selling jewelry or something like that. So, you know, cool, yo, cool as hell. Like just mad cool and mad down to earth. And then the dope thing about it, it was like talking to him, it was like, yo, he ain't seem like you know what I mean? He ain't seem like he was brushing me off like in a rush. He ain't like, you know how most celebrities they be like, get the fuck out my face. Like they, you know, they keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, good morning, Rob. Good morning to you. Abundant love. I appreciate you, yo. Yo. All right, Rob. So you an old school guy. So look, I was telling a story about how, see, I posted on my IG. I know you're not my friend on IG, but I just was telling a story of how I just recently met Shyheim. I don't know if you know Shyheim from Wu-Tang, like Shyheim the Rugged Child. On and on and. You know what I mean? And then nowadays you got to walk the streets and watch your back because brothers with the gats don't be knowing how to act. They always and off a snitch to the cops. Now tell me this ain't living foul. Now she got a baby child. Now she's back to selling crack vials. On the guy addicted to the fast cash along with her last before the cops be up in that ass. Now honey dip is in the prison. She's in a position that nobody gives a pot to piss in. Her life is stuck and filled with bad luck. So she fucks to earn another buck. She don't really care about pride, and he jumps into another right then committing suicide. So look, right? So let me tell you. So yeah, definitely, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was in there like a big ass fan, yo, like no, let me stop. But I did take that. So, but yeah, it was like I said, he was cool as hell, yo, like he was just mad cool. You know what I'm saying? I want to like try to remember the conversation, like, you know, we was talking. Oh, I had my Metas on. I had my Ray-Bans on, the Metas, and he asked me about them. He was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I gotta get me some. I was like, yeah. I said, these is cool. And I was telling him about them. And what I should have did is what I didn't do. I should have, like, been like, can you shout out the pod? Or maybe I should have, I ain't get no video. Like, all I got is a picture. Like, I should have took a video, like, of him shouting out One Dream Away, asked him a few questions. But I was just in the moment, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like surprised to see him. Like, it's like imagine you just walking down the street and you run into Ghostface Killer. You like, yo, what the hell? Like, so I just seen him in the mall and I just started chopping up. And like I said, he was mad cool. Like, just like somebody you just want to be their friend. And he actually seemed like he wanted to be my friend. Like, he was so cool. Funny how that works. You don't think of that until I know, man. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, if I had just asked him a few questions, he was telling me about how he's about to be on No Jumper. I don't think that interview came out yet, but he said he's about to be on No Jumper. Shouts to No Jumper, Adam. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just thought that was mad dope, yo. He was cool as hell. I'm trying to remember the like stuff we talked about because we talked for not a long time. But like I said, he asked me about the Ray-Bans. I was like, what you doing? I said, what you doing here? He said his girl was in there selling jewelry. You know what I'm saying? He was just in there rocking with his girl. He was like, I said, where you from? Because I know he's from Staten Island, but like I said, I just didn't expect him. I thought maybe he lived in Jersey because I didn't expect to see him in Jersey. Like, you know, you expect to see celebrities like in New York. Of course, you're going to see celebrities in New York City, you know, Miami, LA. Maybe in Jersey, you may see him in AC, but I didn't expect to see him in the Cherry Hill Mall. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that was mad dope. I'm trying to remember like what we talked about. So that was pretty much it though. You know what I mean? And then you know, he said, and then we exchanged IGs. Yo, he followed me on IG, yo. So Shyheim the Rugged Child follows me on IG. I posted the picture, I tagged him, and yo, the love was abundant, yo. It was just mad cool. It was a good vibe, mad cool, like I said, down to earth, mad chill. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these celebrities, like, they be looking like they be in a rush and, like, you know what I mean? Like, I seen this clip of Papoose and Remy. I mean, not Papoose and Remy. Papoose and Clarissa Shields, you know, on IG. And the dude, he didn't really look like he was trying to talk to them, but they looked like they was, but maybe it was cold. But they were just, you know, they had, like, a lot of pep in their step. they walking and shit like, you know what I mean? Like somebody trying to do something to them. Like they walking like Carissa Shields, you the motherfucking champ of the world. You undefeated, but you all and they got a fucking bodyguard with them and they walking all fast. But not really. I guess maybe that somebody want to do something to them, but maybe more like yeah, get the fuck out of my face, peasant. Like you know what I mean? Not like I said, it wasn't me. It was something I seen on IG. It was somebody else. So you know what I mean? Yeah, that's how these celebrities be though. They don't look like they really wanna, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was dope meeting him. And again, shouts to him. And it'll be dope if he's seen this and he subbed. And it would be dope if I could even get him on. But I don't really expect to because you know what I'm saying. But like I said, he said he'll be back. So like around. So he'll be back maybe to the mall. So if he does and he did hit me up, or if I did happen to see him again, that would be crazy. And I would try to definitely make something happen, like try to get him on or whatever. Like even if it's a quick joint, if he give me like a shout out One Dream Away, sub to the channel, like you know what I'm saying, just anything, like I'll appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know like I don't got nobody famous on here yet. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got that many subs, so I don't really, think that people are gonna help me out. You know what I'm saying? Until I blow up. Like they ain't gonna really. No, this ain't nothing against Shyheim, but it's all celebrities. They ain't gonna do nothing unless it's. They're not gonna do anything for you unless they're getting something out of it. You know what I mean? Like they promoting their album, so that's why they do interviews and shit on big platforms with a lot of, subscribers, like Drink Champs, fucking Joe Button shit, fucking Joe and Jada Breakfast Club, shit like that. So you know what I mean? They not gonna do it to look out for you, even though they want you to look out for them. Buy their albums, like I was talking about Daylight with Kickstarter, donate to Kickstarter. You know what I'm saying? So, and I realize that's how it goes. So, you know what I mean? Hopefully when I get to the top, like I ain't like that, cause that's corny shit. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know you can't really help everybody out, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, with Daylight out here on fucking on the internet panhandling, I'm not with that shit. So, all right. So again, shouts to Shyheim, the rugged child. Thank you again for the pick. And the love is abundant, yo. Word up, man. Now, let's see. Now let me tell y'all about my day at work. Rob, you still in here? I wish Kitty was in here too, because he usually, you know what I'm saying? He usually taps in with me. And this is a good one, man. So today, right, I want to talk about, like, just, I try to really think logical and rational. And I try to talk about things that make sense to me, right? And I notice with jobs, they're not going to always do that shit, right? So today at work, right? So I'm at work today, right? And so let me maybe, and I want to give y'all, I noticed sometimes when I tell a story, damn, this fucking thing, the water is not working. It's only working in the bathroom. This shit is obnoxious. Yeah. So I want to try to tell y'all this story. Oh my God, this water. Look at it. Oh wait. Oh my God, that is annoying. Never mind. I wasn't even trying to do nothing. I was just trying to rinse off the spatula because, I like to just, when I use something to rinse, even though I washed the dishes already, but I still like to rinse off. All right, so let me tell you what happened at work. And then, and then when things happen, right? And like I said, I want to give you all the details so you understand, because sometimes I'll watch it back and I'll be like, ooh, I left this out. And then it's like, I know what happened. So it's like when I'm listening to it, I try to put myself in the shoes of a listener who doesn't know any of the details. You need maintenance. What you mean? What you mean? Tell me what you mean. See, but see now I don't really want to get into that because I'm actually what you mean, and then I'm gonna get off my subject of my story. But to come fix. Oh, yo, I'm thinking like the podcast or something like that. But I could use maintenance and yeah, definitely, man. That's some bull. Dad, come, you know what I mean? My damn water. That is annoying. This is a little thick. Let me put some more. And sometimes when it's too thick like that, sometimes I usually put water in there, but like cause it don't need that much. But I ain't putting that water because I don't know what's going on with the damn. Yeah. So look. Okay, back to the story. All right, now look, now I'm glad you're here, Rob. Try to understand this, right? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me at work today. Like I said, I try to be as logical and as and a rational thinking and speaking person. That's why I started the podcast because I know most people are not, right? And then when this shit happened to me today, it's like I'll have flashbacks of other shit with jobs. So let me tell you, I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to give you all the details so I don't leave anything out, so you're not like foggy on anything. Like, so what I do for a living is I drive a bus, and it's sort of like a school bus. It's a split shift. I go there in the morning, I come back home, and then I go back, right? So it's not a school bus. It's old people. So I pick them up from their home and I bring them to this like senior daycare. You know what I'm saying? So I go there, and so sometimes, so what happens is there'll be a new person, right? And what happens is if there's a new person, damn, this shit still seems like it's thick. So what happens is if there's a new person, the lady will say, here's the address, right? I need you to go there and give me a time that you'll be there, around the time that you'll be there, so I can tell them what time so they could be ready, right? So I'm like, okay. So here's the crazy thing, right? She gives me the address. Shut up. She gives me the address yesterday. In the middle, like right now, but when I go back, right? So she gives me the address and she goes, okay, give me the time. I thought it was a little strange because I'm getting ready to do the afternoon run. So I can't give you the address. I mean, I can't give you the time I'm going to be there in the morning, right? So I thought, I just thought that she was just giving it to me and then maybe she wanted it for this morning. So, you know what I mean? So I go in this morning and she goes, so what time you going to be there? I said, what you mean? You just gave me the address yesterday. She goes, so? And she's acting like, and I was like, wait, I got to try to figure this out because I'm thinking she's strange. She's looking at me like I'm strange, right? Understand where I'm coming from. You give me the address and say, what time am I going to be? Right? I want everybody to understand where I'm coming from. You give me the address and I do the run in the afternoon. Then in the morning, I get there before I can do the run. You say, what time am I going to be there? I didn't go in the morning yet. So she's like, so? And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know what time am I going to be there? She goes, oh, because you should know around the time that you pick up your people. Well, then I should be able to just give you a time straight off the rip. I shouldn't have to drive around and give you a time. Like, you want me to do it in the afternoon to give you a time in the morning? And then if that's the case, why don't you just give me the paper and just give me the address and then I just figure it out in my head? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? And that's like me. That's like we working at a supermarket and I say, yo, go in aisle 10 and you tell me everything that's in aisle 13, right? And then here's the crazier thing, right? It was a guy standing there. He's been there for a while. And I go, yo. And so me and her having this back and forth. So I said, she's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at her like she's crazy. I'm like, I know it ain't me. So I look at him. I said, yo, am I bugging? He said, I feel where you're coming from. He said, yo, but you should be able to do it. He's agreeing with her. I said, yo, I'm in the twilight zone. Then I start walking away. I'm like, yo, these people are retarded. So then he goes, yo, come here. He pulls up this card. He goes, yo, I've been doing this for 15 years. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how long you've been doing this shit. Talking about you've been doing it for 15 years. That don't mean shit. That's not logical. That makes no sense, bro. And you see I'm getting worked up. I got veins all in my shit coming out because that's the dumbest shit. That's like we working at a supermarket and you say I say yo, and I'm the supervisor and I say yo, go in aisle 15 and you tell me what's in aisle 12. And then I say, well, you should know we've been working here 15 years. Nigga, that don't make no sense. That's retarded, bro. That is fucking stupid. Like, I didn't get it. And then you know what's funny, what I realized, yo? This is what I think. I think what happens is, like, this is the type of shit. It's like, this is the shit that would fuck around and get me fired, right? Because, damn, this shit is not, like, I'm trying to get this shit thick and it's not working. So this is the type of shit that would get me fired. Because if a boss came to me and said, oh, and she started agreeing with them and said, you need to be able to do it, or I'm going to get somebody who can do it. I'm the type of nigga that'd be like, well, fuck you then, get it. Because that's dumb. But I got to learn to calm down and know that people are very irrational, right? So here's the thing again, right? I remember one time I was working at Greyhound, right? I was working at Greyhound, and this motherfucking shit is it's staying thick, and I keep putting liquid in here. So I was working at Greyhound, right? And I remember the boss saying to me one time, so, see, this is another story, and it's like, I want to tell it, but, all right, so, I mean, we ain't got nothing but time anyway. So, I remember one time, I was working at Greyhound, and I was tired. So, the way Greyhound is like, be a Greyhound driver, it is real, it's tough. You kind of got to be like a robot to do the shit. And I know some people be like, well, not literally, because there's people that do it. You know what I mean? And I did it for 2 years. But, you know, you work at like Wawa or something like that, or you work at certain places, you know what I mean, that have 24-hour labor. You know, there's people, there's shifts. Damn. There's shifts, right? You know, you got third shift. That's overnight. You got the second shift. You know what I'm saying? There's different shifts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might work second shift, then you might do a double, but your main shift is your main shift, right? You know what I'm saying? So, with Greyhound, the way it is them niggas will call you for a schedule, and then you go back to the hotel after you're done, or you go, or if you're in your home city, you go home, of course. But if you're in another city, they put you in a hotel, and then like 10 hours later, they're calling you to do another schedule. So it's like you don't have time for nothing. Like if you just, like, say I just did a schedule and I came in and I'm in Pittsburgh. Now I'm in Pittsburgh. Once I sign off on my phone. See, this was like 3 years ago, so I'm like trying to remember. So, you know what I mean? Well, actually like 4 years ago, because I stopped working there in like 21. So actually like 5 years ago, really. So, you work there, right? And you have to, so once you sign off on your phone and you get to the hotel, you got 10 hours to rest. And then they're calling you for a schedule again in 10 hours, right? So, so there was times where I was tired, and I would call, not often. I think it happened like maybe once or twice. But when you call out, it's called booking off. So you call OSC, that's what it's called, and they're in Texas. That's like the main operator, and you call them and you let them know. So you might take a schedule. You might say, yeah, I'll take the schedule, and then you be like, yo, I'm tired. So you shouldn't drive tired. You got all these people's lives in your hand. You're driving for hours. So you shouldn't drive tired. So, when you call out, like I said, it's called booking off. So one time I called out, or I booked off or whatever, and then so I ended up getting called into the office, and I didn't even call out that much. I might have called out maybe 3 times in 2 years. So I remember one time I called out this particular day, and maybe she didn't have nobody to fill the schedule, and her name was what was her name? Hicks, Dana, right? And she called me in and she was like, "Oh yeah, you booked up." I said, "Yo, to be honest, Dana, I was tired." You know what she says to me? She goes, "That's not an excuse. As a Greyhound operator, it's your job to secure your rest." Secure my rest? What the fuck does that mean? Secure my rest. If I'm not tired, how the fuck am I gonna go to sleep if I'm not tired? And then if I'm tired, how am I gonna just make myself just wake up? I don't drink coffee and I don't want to drink no Red Bulls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's your job to secure your rest. That's like me telling you, hey, go to sleep right now. Sometimes I gotta browse through my phone or something like that, or I gotta do something to make me sleepy. Like, if I just did a schedule, or here's another thing, right? You do a schedule going from Philly to New York, that's not that long, and then back to from Philly to New York, and then from New York back to Philly. All right. Now, before I did the schedule, I kind of just woke up. So then you want to say that's about 4 hours, right? So then 4 hours, you expect me to just go to sleep again, and then sleep for a whole another 9 hours, or 10 hours, or whatever it is, and then wake up and just do another schedule? No, I'm gonna be tired again. So you just work whenever they call you. You could pull a schedule at 2 in the morning. You could pull a schedule at 9 at night. You could pull a schedule at 6 in the morning, and it will be all in the same week. You know what I'm saying? So it's your job to, and that's what I mean. Irrational shit, like, and that's what a job will do. And you have to just kind of work around the irrational shit. Like I said, she's gonna say, in the afternoon, go get me a time. I could have just if you wanted a time, like, I could have just made up a time. Like, I could have just been like, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, but you didn't do it. Yeah, but you want me to do it in the afternoon. I don't know in the afternoon because that's not the morning. So what are you talking about? You know what I mean? And it's the shit, like, this is just stuff for you to think about, because I'm willing to bet my life I'm not the only one that this happened to. I cannot be. If it happened at Greyhound, just off the top of what I thought of, I know it just happened today. It happened at Greyhound. There's plenty of times that, shit that I done forgot way more than I done learned. So I'm just saying, I'm sure it's happened to me plenty more other times in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stupid shit, and it's just stuff for people to think about. And hopefully you don't lose your job over it, because I could possibly, or may, if I don't calm down, because I don't like stupid irrational shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the boss lady, because maybe she was getting like that because maybe the shit rolls downhill. Maybe the boss lady said to her, because that lady, she's not really the boss. She's not really the boss. She's just like a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the boss lady said to her, yo, we need this time. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? And then maybe she put the pressure on her, so then maybe she was putting the pressure on me. And she's probably the type that, all right, this is what the boss said. I don't care if it's irrational or not. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably me. Like, I couldn't be a boss because I can't really do that. Like, I can't really give orders that for something that's irrational. I can't do it. Like, I can't. I'm a rational person. I'm not gonna tell somebody to do something that is not possible to do. All right, like I said, you work in a supermarket. Yeah, go in aisle 10 and tell me what's in aisle 13. And then say, you should be able to do it. You've been here 15 years. Nigga, they move stuff all around all the time. Like, you can't. Why don't I just go in aisle 13 to see what's in aisle 13? You know what I'm saying? Or why don't I wait till the morning to see when I'm going to be there? Or if you just want a time, I could just give you a time. I could just make up a time just super early. Hey, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. I might not be there till 8:45, but let me just say 8 o'clock because she wants a time, and then I know at least by 8:45 the client will be ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird shit. I'm gonna read your comment in a minute, Rob. I seen you said something. I'm putting this pancake in the pan. That is just weird shit. Like, and I hope what I'm saying like kind of helps people out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, if it's gonna help anybody out, because no offense to anybody, but I might have listeners that's irrational. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't do irrational shit. Like, I can't, You know what I'm saying? And then it frustrates me. So like I said, I could possibly get fired because if my boss said, yo, what if she came to me and said, you can't do it? And then I had two people already on the same page with something that makes no sense. So now, what if she came to me and said, oh, you can't do it? Well, I'm going to get somebody who can do it. Well, get somebody that can do it because I can do it. I can make up a time, but I can't really do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't, that can't be done. But I could that's like saying, all right, what's in aisle 13? I'm in aisle 10. Oh, I could just tell you stuff. I could just make up some. Hold on. You said, oh, that wasn't even you, Rob. That was some fool here. Yo, I can wet you in 45 seconds, I feel. I can KO you. I can KO you in 45 seconds, I feel. Is this the same dude from last time? And he's like, oh, I'm just playing. Oh, I ain't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I can KO you in 45 seconds, I feel. Oh, it's you. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yo, this guy, I like this guy. Yo, you funny as shit, yo. I have the speed of a turtle. Yo, you gotta chill, man, because this is serious stuff I'm talking. You putting all these comments, I can't even read them all. I think Sugar Ray Leonard was awesome in his day. Oh, yeah, definitely. I will say this. Yeah, he was. I didn't really see a whole lot of him. I love Sugar Ray. That was a little bit before me. You know what I'm saying? No, you all good. Look, Sugar Ray, but I did see the fight with him and Marvin Hagler. He was running. That was one fight. I seen somebody run. He was a track star in that fight. I will edge it to him. He did run. And I love Marvin Hagler because Marvin Hagler is like definitely in my top 5 of all time. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm a little old too, but I ain't really like Hagler, Hearns, you know what I'm saying? But I went back and watched a few. But to really understand, you kind of got to be watching it at the time. Like, so, and this is what I mean when I say that. Because you might look at somebody like Joe Calzaghe, right? They don't put him on a pedestal even though that he's undefeated, that he retired undefeated. But they'll put somebody like, and I don't like him. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is Tommy Hearns got about 5 losses in his career, I think. 5, I think, somewhere around there, 4 or 5. Marvin Hagler got 3. But they speak of them more than they speak of somebody like Joe Calzaghe. You had to watch boxing at that time to understand and know who he beat. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you could be fucking 30-something and 0 and then retire. All right, look at the dude from Philly, Ennis Boots. Jerron Ennis Boots. He got like 30-something wins and no losses, right? But what if he retired now? He didn't beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really fight anybody. So it's like, you can't, you know what I mean? But somebody before, like somebody like say years down the line would be like, oh, nah, he beat, you know what I'm saying? But we were here around the time to see that he didn't fight anybody, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell unless you were in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like look at Mayweather. He beat 16 world champions. He's a 3-division world champ. And he's 50-something and 0. You know what I'm saying? But some people might say, some people put Ali above him. And Ali got 6 losses. We don't know how many world champions he beat. You know what I mean? Ali got like 5 or 6 losses, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I didn't get to read everybody's comment. You're cool. He said, sorry, all the time. I'm old. Agreed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, look at this fool drinking water. He said, yep, I'm a little parched. I think I'll drink a little. Watch this. Watch me kick over. Oh, wait, let me turn this up for my pancakes. Hold on. He said, yep, I'm a little parched. Watch him look. He's like, nice stuff. I'll be fucking with this all the time. But no, that's funny as hell. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, that pancake is low. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. Yeah, man. So... And so sometimes I put the the syrup, right, on a bare plate, I'm gonna tell you why. Some of y'all with common sense probably know why. So you get you get the syrup on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And then you put it on the top one. You get the syrup everywhere. You get it on the bottom, get it on the top, get it in the middle. No diddy. Y'all gotta stop saying no diddy because I ain't got no problem with Puff, and I don't want him to have a problem with me. Like, say if I got big or something like that, and you know what I'm saying? It's just a habit of saying now because they made it a slang. So it's like, you know, I started saying that joint. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't make it up. You know what I mean? Of course, you know. So, but it was like it was catchy to say. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to Puff. Hold your head. I know he'll be. I think he's getting out of jail this year. You know what I mean? Because he got like, you know, they said he got some, I don't know, something in jail where you could do some type of work and it'll reduce your sentence. You know what I mean? So, shouts to Puffy. Can't wait to see how he moving when he get home. Hopefully he don't get back to what got him jammed up. I mean, you could do freak offs, but I guess you can't do the male prostitution. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I guess he's gonna have to bone the girls himself, or have the freak offs. Right. Then it's like, who do you trust? All the male escorts did an interview with Vlad. You know what I mean? Told all his business. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that. I love Vlad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. Everybody seemed like a double question. You know, Roger Bonds. What was that other guy's name? Gene Deal. They all double crossed Puffy. Not saying that they wrong, because I don't know what Puffy did. He might have did something to make them, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say double cross. I'm just saying they don't rock with him for whatever reason. So, I'll take y'all with me. I wanted to oh yeah, I gotta unplug this drive. So y'all know I gotta scoot to work. So I got my damn scooter, so I had to unplug it. I don't want to overcharge. Move. Damn cat is always in my damn way. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So shouts to Puff. Hopefully, like I said, I want to see how he do when he get home. How he gonna deal with all this internet trolling and everybody playing him and all the shit that's been going on. See who we do an interview with. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting. It's just like when 6ix9ine got out of jail. When 6ix9ine got out of jail, everybody was curious to see how he was gonna move, what type of music he was gonna make after the snitching shit. So it's just like Puff. We want to see how he move when he get out. You know what I'm saying? See what he got to say. Everything. Thank y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my only friends. I don't have any friends. Right? So, anything I got to vent about, I do it on the show. And that joint was really bothering me today. That shit that happened at work. I was like, oh yeah, no, I gotta talk about this bullshit. That's probably why I can't lose weight. They said milk makes you fat. I stopped eating bread, and I thought that was gonna do it. All right. Yeah. Not that I'm fat, but I got a little pudge. Damn, yo. And you know what's crazy? I got the doo-doo. Yeah. And the fucking water ain't. I'm gonna use the toilet though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna use the damn toilet. But I don't see how it goes. I know this ain't this Yolanda Brewster calling me again. She's so annoying, that mother of mine. All she do is text. Like, and then she get mad when I don't hit her back. You text me too much. I can't wait to, like, oh my god. I cannot wait. I can't deal with it. Then she be like, oh, you don't hit me back. All you fucking do is text. I can't keep texting you back. Like, if somebody texts you 100 and call you 100 times a day, you think you're going to be able to get back to them every damn time? Like, especially when you got a job and you got other shit going on. Like, not that I got a whole lot going on. I ain't got no shorty or nothing like that, but I gotta, just your personal life. Like, all right, I gotta do my laundry. All right, I gotta change the cat litter. All right, I gotta fold my clothes. All right, I gotta do the dishes. All right, I gotta cook something. All right, I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta do this when I get home. Like, I gotta do that. Just like all your little personal shit. Like, I ain't got time to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it just be too much. And let me see. I bet you it was her. Oh, no, I think it was something else. Oh, no, that wasn't. All right, cool. It was just a notification or something. All right, good. All right, I got to go. And when you got to go, you got to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yo, this fucking... Shit, yo, this fucking... I hope this damn water is back on, man, because... It's gonna definitely fuck up my damn... I don't want no shit sitting in the damn bowl. He said, oh... Yeah, man. Look at this. Every time. Everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. I'm gonna get me a damn dog. Oh, you know what I wish I had? I'm gonna get ready to get off in a little bit, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I know nobody ain't really in here right now, but except for maybe one nosy person. But look, excuse me. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I seen this thing on IG where somebody had like a it was like a picture of a dog, and they like put it right there so it looked like a dog was looking around the corner, but they had dogs and it kind of scared their dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that shit for his monkey ass and I'm gonna put it right there on my damn door. And I swear, yo, I hope it, like, I want something that looks exactly like a dog, and I hope it works. It would be so cool. Cause then I'm like, yes, keep his monkey ass away. Obnoxious. I didn't get something like that. But thank you. One dream away is the pod. Thank you, squad. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna keep it hard. Pause. If that's a pause. And we're gonna wrap this one up. So we're gonna hit y'all with the slogan. Actually, if you've been in here with me this long and you watched this joint back and you ain't subbed, hit the sub button. But we're gonna hit you with the final slogan. If you rock with me and you know what that joint is, say it with me one time. Now dig it. Gotta get wicked. See a fly chick. Hope she let me stick it.